We've been asked to find the exact value for the following trigonometric expressions. And in this video, I want to focus on using my unit circle to do so. So I don't have a unit circle drawn here because I actually just want to kind of think my way through it. So I'm going to think about the angle 7 pi over 4. And well, if I think about that, it has to be this angle down here in quadrant number 4. Well, I do know the sign is negative down there. And if I'm thinking about the point on my unit circle, down there at that angle, it would have to be positive root 2 over 2, comma, minus root 2 over 2. And sine, of course, is the y-coordinate on my unit circle. Now, some of you out there might be watching this video thinking, hey, we could just use a special triangle. And you're absolutely right. If I identify the reference angle as being pi fourths, then I know the sine is 1 over root 2, which rationalizes to root 2 over root 2, but down the fourth quadrant I have to have the minus out front. And so either approach is just fine. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll go on and write down my other special triangle. I guess I should move on to number 2, the cosine of 11 pi over 6. Well, I have another angle in quadrant number 4. This time 11 pi over 6. Again, if I was going to think about reference angles, that reference angle would be 1 pi 6. Cosine is the adjacent over the hypotenuse, right? So I'd have that root 3 over 2, and then just have to think about the correct sign down here in quadrant number 4 for a cosine. But since I want to think about my unit circle in this video, I'm going to think that this is the ordered pair, root 3 over 2, comma 1/2, minus 1/2, and cosine is my x-coordinate. And of course, in quadrant number 4, cosine's positive. Moving right along, tangent of minus 2 pi over 3. So this time I'm rotating in the opposite direction. 1 pi over 3 and then 2 pi over 3 over here in quadrant number 3, where I know tangent's going to be positive. If I wanted to use my reference angle, that pi thirds reference angle, I could think about tangent being the opposite over the adjacent. But for me, again, I'm still thinking unit circle point, so I want to identify that point there. That'd be a minus 1/2, comma, minus root 3 over 2. Tangent is a y-coordinate over an x-coordinate. So I'm going to get root 3, positive root 3. Just like if I did opposite over adjacent, root 3 over 1. Cotangent of 3 pi over 4. 3 pi 4 is that nice happy angle right here. Let's see, the ordered pair there would be minus root 2 over 2, comma, root 2 over 2. I do my division, this time in x over a y, and I get a minus 1. Got 2 to go, this time a secant and a cosecant. If I was thinking reference angles and reference triangles, I'd probably actually think about cosine and sine first, which is exactly what I'll do here on the unit circle as well. 5 pi over 6, just here before that straight angle. The ordered pair on my unit circle out there would be minus root 3 over 2, comma, positive 1/2. And let's see, secant, that's the reciprocal of cosine, which is my x-coordinate. So let's see, that would be minus 2 over root 3. We rationalize these values, minus 2 root 3 over 3, my final answer. And then finally, cosecant of minus 11 pi over 6. It's almost one full revolution in the opposite direction, ending here. I see my reference angle would be pi 6, but again, I want to think about that point on my unit circle. And let's see, right there would be positive root 3 over 2, comma, 1/2. Cosecant, well, let's see, that's going to have to be 2 over 1 rather than 1 over 2. And there we have it.